Hello everybody, I am the Vision of Chaos and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem. Or actually in the bonus episode of Fire Emblem. And in today's bonus episode, I will be showing you how to do something called arena abusing. Now, the way arena abusing works, in some chapters, and actually this is one of the last chapters that we're in, there is arenas. Now, arenas are this little thing here, over there, and you can use them to train your units. So I can put my units here and go into the arena, and then welcome to the arena. Now, would you like to wager like 680 gold? Yeah, sure. Now, I will be getting a shaman. Now, if you want to quit out of this, you just press B. Because if your unit dies, well, then your unit dies permanently. And I did press B because I'm not taking any chances on Lynn dying, because then I have to start over again. Yes, if your units die in the arena, they die for real. And if Lynn were to die, that would mean game over. And if other units were to die, then they would not come back anymore. So that's something you have to keep in mind while doing this. Now, if you were on an emulator, you would have not to worry about any of this. And you just could make a save state before you visited the arena and then go into the arena. So I will make, let's see, I will show you a good version of an arena fight. Now, I am not worried about Dart dying because what he did was 17 damage, and basically Dart hit him 4 times, well, before he could hit him 2 times. Basically the fighter would have to hit him 3 times in order to kill him, and Dart would hit 5 times before that. So unless your unit doesn't misses a whole lot, you're going to win basically. So you can abuse this to help, since you can even get lower level units, like for example here, Dorcas over here is the level out unit. You can visit the arena with him. You can just do it and you will get units that are around the same level as him. And as you can see, they miss, and you can see if they miss or hit by the percentage that they have. And you can see that if you train here, you can get better units. You always get units somewhere around the same level as you. However, if you have above like 700 or 800 gald, you will get units that are more dangerous for your unit to combat with. So I'm probably going to show that with Oswin over here. And I'm also going to explain why Oswin is the most difficult unit to train in the arena, and why he's actually the most difficult difficult unit to train in general, and why people generally don't use him because of this fact. Now I'm just clearing out those enemies. So let's see. From the moment that we have Oswin as a knight, not as a general, you will get units that have silver weapons. Like for example, here the warrior with the silver axe. Now if you know that this is dangerous, because silver weapons are dangerous, but you see he will attack with 19 and I have 38. Now Oswin will probably miss and I pressed B because he hit twice. I didn't expect him to hit twice, but he did anyway. I'll just take care of those idiots. Level increased. I'm sorry that I'm taking care of these units while doing this. I am in Lloyd's chapter, if you cannot see. This is probably the last time you will encounter an arena that's useful to train. You will, in Elwood story, you will only, and in Hacker story, you will only, I believe, encounter 2 arenas that are useful. There is one more arena in this game that we will encounter, but it's not useful because you only have a limited time amount of turns in order to get there, in order to train there. It's like 5 turns. Now for heroes and for not for heroes, but heroes will also attack twice. So as you see, you can attack twice, and Memorodons will also attack twice. So as you can see, I get silver weapons from the beginning. So like it's Memorodons, Swordmasters, heroes, and what is the precursor of heroes? Oh yeah, mercenaries. They all attack twice with silver weapons, and apparently, you know, as you can see, the axe dude did also attack twice with silver weapons. So you may be careful with that. That is why Oswin is probably one of the most difficult units to train. Now I believe, let's see, well, 600 that he can do. He can defeat this idiot. If he doesn't attack twice, it is. Nope. Oh, Oswin, you got a critical hit. Good. You need to really wait and be patient in order to train Oswin. And that is why Oswin is the most difficult unit to train. But you can... there is something that you can do. And I will show you off right now. The villagers attacks, I don't really care. Oswin, show it off for me. Can you do that? Maybe. Maybe not. Well, let's just call retreat. I don't want that. But yeah, you can always retreat them when you press B. If you need to press your turn, it will end after your turn. Basically, a turn is when after your enemy has attacked. So basically, when I go into the arena and if I press B at the moment that Oswin starts attacking again, then it will restart. The enemy will attack me again before the turn ends, before I get out of it. That is something that you need to know. Do you want to train people? Now, as you can see, I will get damage a long way, and this is how you can easily train a healer. Yeah, above 800 geld is when you need to look out. Now, for example, let's say I don't want this. I have a paladin. He has a silver weapon. He will probably kick my ass if I have, you know, a unit that wields an axe, like for example Hector or Dart. And I don't want this unit. I don't want this. Oh, sorry, that's my cell phone. I don't want this unit. Let's say you can press AB Start Select on the Game Boy. I am using a GameCube controller, so it's Y, A, B, and Start. But it's A, B, Start, Select, you know. A, B, Y, and Start, so for me. You can press them simultaneously and do a soft reset. Basically, then this game restarts again. Now when you resume, you see you're outside of the arena. Now, if you were inside of the arena and then press a soft reset, you will also start in the arena. This is something that you need to keep in mind. Were you to would you want to train here? I'm going to recall them. And that is basically all you need to know about arena abusing. Now there is a little something that you can also do with arena abusing. Let's say God damn it, my mic. Let's say there was someone close to a level. I don't know who is close to a level at this moment. But let's say you're here. Let's say Lynn. I don't know if Lynn is, but we'll see. If you you can only do this if you have an emulator. I'm not on an emulator, so I cannot do this. But I will explain it to you in detail. Let's say I go into the thing and Lynn raises a level. But she raises a level. Oh yeah, or yeah, I can, let's say I don't encounter a unit that I want. Let's say I don't want the soldier for Lynn. And this is also a method that you can use if she raises a level and the level that you've gained is not satisfying. If she, this is a method that I do not know very well. It's called RNG manipulation. Now basically what it does is you need to have an impossible move like this that will reset the RNG. And you will know that didn't reset the RNG. But basically you need to move around a little bit with your unit. See if you can get some impossible moves. There are probably better explanations of how you can manipulate RNG. Now, let's see, I got a Memoridon. So I basically rolled the dice. It's difficult to explain how to do it, because I'm not entirely sure how to do it myself. But basically, everything in this world is set by RNG numbers. By making certain moves with your character, you will re-roll the numbers that the game has given you, so you will get another outcome. Now, for example, I got a critical hit here. Now, maybe I didn't get a critical hit with the soldier, and that is why it changed. Now, this RNG manipulation can affect a whole loads of things. It can affect whether your enemy hits you or not. It can affect if you hit the enemy or not. It can affect if your enemy has a critical hit or you have a critical hit. It can affect how much experience you gain. It can affect the level that you gain, or what bonus increases you get for each level, and everything in between. So basically it also can but that is basically what RNG does. And RNG manipulation is not something that I will get into, but basically the theory behind it is if you do an impossible move that the computer cannot recognize, like this, reset it, then basically the internal computer of this game will redraw your numbers that is already drawn. It will always draw some numbers for you at the start of your turn, and it will reset those those numbers when you end your turn, and for the enemies, and it will reset the numbers again when your turn starts. So basically every set movement that you make almost is set by the RNG numbers. and making an impossible move that the computer cannot recognize will reset the RNG numbers. And that is the theory about RNG manipulation. I'm not too sure on how it works, but yeah, it can affect a whole load of things. But that is it. That is arena abusing and RNG manipulation. If you have any questions about these two subjects, please ask them in the comments. And for RNG manipulations, I am sure if you search in RNG manipulation Fire Emblem into YouTube, you will probably get a video that explains it a whole lot better than I can. And for now, I am done with this bonus episode, and I will have to record another slew of bonus episodes. And I will see you guys in the next episode, in the next bonus episode. Until then.